Namaste everyone and welcome to Data Millennials. Hey everyone, welcome back to our Excel series. In this video, we are going to look into how we can copy formulas in Excel within the rows and columns. So let's go to our sheet first. And what we need to do is that we need to apply formula in a cell first, and then we have to copy that formula within that particular row as well as in the columns. So let's take an example that you have a list of subjects and a list of students with their marks. So let's take it as student name, okay, and I'll put as S1 for first student. Then we'll take subjects, which is maths, science and English. Let's keep these three subjects. So we have 10 students, okay, and we have their math, science and English marks. So to get the marks, what I'll do is that I'll use the random generator function, which will generate the random numbers. So let me take that. So this is rand between. So this is a function in Excel which provides you the flexibility to generate a random number between two numbers, for example the lowest number and the highest number. So the first argument which is asking here is bottom, so I'll put 1, and the highest is 100. okay, now so our question was how we can copy formula in Excel, right? So this is a formula where I have used the inbuilt function of rand between 1 and 100, right? Now what I need to do is that I want this function to be applied in each of these cells till B12, which will give us the number of this student as 10. Similarly, I want the numbers for the science as well as English. So there are multiple ways of copying the number and copying the formula and pasting it into another cell. So the first way is that you copy this cell value by pressing Ctrl C. It will get copied and it will get highlighted here. You can see here. Now you go to next cell and press Ctrl V. Now I just want to inform you that this random number, this function rand between, will update the number whenever something changes in your Excel workbook. So for example, if I put in this cell 1, you will see that this number 17 and 96 will change because something has changed in this workbook. So let me put 1 here. As I've said, anything changes in this workbook, the number will change. So it's a random number. Okay, so again, if I delete this 1, the number will change. Great. So what I want to do is that the first way which I have shown you here is, if you want to copy the formula, then you have to go to the cell, then press Ctrl C, and then at the target cell where you want to paste the same formula, you have to go there and press Ctrl V. So let's take another example of copy pasting it. So for example, you have pasted the formula here in a single cell. What if you want to paste the formula in a range? For example, if you want to paste the formula in range B5 till B8, you have to highlight that. Before highlighting that, you have to copy it, okay, then you have to highlight it and then press Ctrl V. So this is the second way of copy pasting the formulas in a range. The third way what you can do is that you can select a cell where the formula is applied and you can drag it till the range where you want. This is within the columns. Now what if you want to apply this same formula which is applied in B3 in C3 also? To do that, you have two options. First, you can select this cell and then you can drag it through the right side. Okay, now the second way of doing it is, I'll just delete it. The second way of doing it, select this cell and then press Shift and right arrow key, then press Ctrl R. You will see that the same formula has been copied in the next cell. Okay, So what I'll do now is that I'll select this entire range, okay, and I want the same formulas to be applied in the same range in C. So I have selected this entire range, then I'll press Ctrl and right key. Now I'll just press Ctrl R and the entire formula which is in range B3 till B12 will be copied in range C3 till C12. There you go. Now the same thing I'll do by dragging it in cell D3 till D12. So before that I'll select this entire range and then I'll drag it till D12. The same formula has been applied in this range also. What if you want this formula to be applied in the left side? So currently we have done it in the right side, right? So let's copy paste this range. Currently this range has formulas, right? Now let me copy paste this as value. Now you can see that it's the absolute numbers here, while the cell which has formula, it starts with the value starts with equal then the formula, right? Now what if I want this range to have formula which is in this range from D3 till D12? So I'll select this entire range and then either I can copy it by pressing Ctrl C and then I'll press Ctrl V here so that each cell will have the formulas, or the another way I'll undo it, and then the another way of doing it is that you select this entire range first and then drag it in the left side. Again you will have the same formula. Now suppose I put a sum here, sum of total numbers. Now I want the sum here, okay, so I'll put sum function here and I'll select the range. Now I have to drag it to the right to get the sum, right? So the first way of doing it is I can copy this range. Let me copy paste this values here first so that we'll have the absolute values. I have copy pasted it, the formula values, and I have copy pasted it as values, and now this number won't change. So I have formula in cell B13. So if I want it to be in C13, I can copy this formula by pressing Ctrl C and paste this formula in cell C13 by Ctrl V. So you will see that the same range has been taken for column C, or I can drag it to the right. So this is how you copy paste the formula in an Excel. But when you use the advanced formulas like multiple ifs within a cell, or if you use sum if, count if, average ifs or average if, while you implement those formulas you have to take care of the reference also, okay, and we will discuss about the absolute reference and relative reference in Excel in our future videos. Hey, if you find this video insightful, then do check out other videos and hit the like and subscribe button.